Hello, sweet souls. This is your second reading. Second reading of the day. I think we're going to do the Celtic cross today to see what we need to be working on. So, this is going to be primarily about you and the current energy and what you need to be working on. We're going to call on St. Michael. St. Michael, please transmute all negative energy to positive, sent toward myself or the viewer. We're going to call on the Holy Spirit, angel, saints, spirit guides, and ancestors, and ask for a message for your greater good. We pray for truth and only truth for the greater good of the beautiful collective. In the current energy, Holy Spirit, what do they need to be working on in the current energy? Learning new things, reinventing yourself, making a new investment, thinking outside of the box, doing something brand new that you have never done before, getting creative. Page of Pentacles. This is what they want you to work on. This is what they want you to be focused on. What can I create? What can I invest in? Let's see what the obstacle is. What is the obstacle for the beautiful collective? Obstacle. Maybe with the Three of Pentacles, you are concerned that you won't have community support. So, for example, say you're inspired to create a blog, a podcast, a channel, and you are worried that people will not receive it well or support what it is you're putting out there. They don't want you to worry about this. This is not an obstacle, because if God is inspiring you to invest in something, He's going to bring those people that need to hear or see or experience whatever you're being called to create. So they don't want you to feel that this is an obstacle. For some of you, you've been bullied. And so you are concerned about what will happen if you do create something new. These people that have already been bullying you, what's going to happen? Nothing. They're going to still bully you no matter what. You might as well do what you want. They don't want you to worry about this. I get haters all the time. I celebrate the haters because when I have people on my channel trying to harass, bully, or demean, it does not get me out of my peaceful energy or my high vibrational energy. No, it validates that I'm on the right track. That's what it does. So it's not an obstacle for you. What does the collective need to be focused on? Your faith, your connection with God. When you make this a priority, your prayer time, your meditation, spending time in nature with the divine, you are going to receive with perfect clarity all the action you need to take, all the steps to the action you need to take. So that's why the focus needs to be on nurturing your connection with God. What did you need to learn in the past? What did collective need to learn from the past experience? You needed to learn to invest in yourself, planting new seeds, but this is what I'm getting is investing in yourself. You know, for many of you, you spent your whole life making it your job, your life's mission to elevate, to invest in other people and what they wanted, their wishes, their hopes, their desires, building them up, giving to them relentlessly. You needed to learn to invest in yourself. Whoops, look at that. Do something confidently, independently, create something. You've always been very creative. You've always been very intelligent and spiritual, tapped in. Whether you realized it or not, you were. But you were wasting that talent and that energy on elevating other people, trying to support others. Others that wouldn't do the same for you. What is collective strength? Accepting that when tower moments occur, it's for your highest and greatest good. That this is the spiritual realm clearing the path for new experiences. Not allowing tower moments to ruin the rest of your life, but to accept it as part of God's divine plan. So shifting your perspective in regards to either a past tower or any towers that have occurred in your reality. That's beautiful. Near future. Near future is the truth. Truth and clarity is coming to light. This can be downloads for you. You having, like I said, clarity on what steps you need to take. This can also be vindication. Whatever was hidden, whatever was done in the dark, coming to light. It's happening in the near future without you doing a thing, but healing and staying in a high vibration. What is the advice for the beautiful collective? Advice. Make your decision. Don't sit on the fence. Make those plans. Put those plans into motion. Don't sit on the fence. Don't procrastinate. If you know what you're being called to do, go for it. It's action time. Wands are about action. They're about passion. So you're being called to do it. Just do it. Yeah, see, they're illuminating the truth. They're giving you the clarity, but they're saying, for some of you, you're holding back. And maybe it's fear because of the bullying. They said you don't have anything to fear. Don't worry. What can collective learn about community, or what do they need to know about the community? What do they need to know about the community? That you are meant to lead and guide, take charge with authority, follow your passion, inspire others. That's what you need to know about the community. That's your part. And like I said, God will bring to whatever it is you're meant to create. He'll bring them to you. They will be aligned for you. There are a certain group of people you are meant to inspire. Hopes and fears. Your hope is that you will reach many, that you will be able to help others, Six of Pentacles, give equally to others, that you will be able to share your wisdom and knowledge from your past experiences, your past trauma, and you can reach many and you can help many. This is a card of giving and receiving. This is a card of charity. This is a card of giving back and also being blessed. What is the potential outcome? King of Pentacles. Now, this can be you and the King of Pentacles energy being very grounded, stable, financially secure. This can also be a partner that you are attracting, someone that you're meant to co-create with. We'll see when we clarify. You're coming out on the bottom of the deck, overall energy as a high priestess. You have a divine calling over your life. You are very spiritually gifted. You are connected to God. Even in your lowest moments, you still had a strong tie to the divine. I love it. Okay. In the current energy, reinvent yourself, make a new investment, create. That's what they want you to do in the current energy. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Yeah. They're saying, take that pain that you experienced and ask yourself, how can I make an investment that will help others from the pain that I've experienced? What can I do to help humanity to learn from what I went through, which was very painful? There are so many people that you're going to be able to help with the Three of Pentacles from this experience. This is what you're being inspired to create or invest in. The obstacle is, like I said, maybe you are afraid that you won't be received well, or your bullies are going to, try to interfere. God said, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Obstacle. Yeah, they showed me the tower in my third eye. I should have spoke on it. The obstacle is, they said, don't worry about it, because anyone that would try to interfere with God's calling over your life is going to receive a tower. So don't let that be what holds you back, okay? Your focus should be your connection with God, because God is the source of everything, the answers, the inspiration, the protection, everything. Everything that you need lies with God, okay? Focus. Yeah, look at this. This is also why it's important that your focus should be your connection with God, because you have these devil energies out here doing everything to try to get into your energy, to destroy what God is calling you to create. This is a battle of not flesh, but spirit. You need God. You need God to help you to fight this battle. Okay? This is exactly why. This is a battle between good and evil, light and dark. And you will be victorious because God always wins. In the past, you needed to learn to invest in yourself instead of investing in everyone else's dreams and desires, building everyone else up. You needed to learn to invest in you. Past energy. Yeah. With the Five of Swords. There was a lot of mental conflict. There was a lot of battles in the past. People wanted to ridicule and demean you if you did not invest in them, if you did not build them up, go into agreement with everything they said, everything they did. It's like punishment if you didn't do it. Mind games. But this was a lesson you needed to learn. You know, if this was in a relationship, you needed to learn that no one has power over your life but you. Someone was definitely bullying you in a relationship, berating you, demeaning you, ridiculing you if you didn't go in agreement with them, if you didn't completely invest your all, your mind, your heart, your body, your spirit, without expecting anything in return. It was a battle. This was a bully. But this was part of your lesson to learn to move in a new direction and invest in you for once in your life. This is what you had to do so that you could have peace and harmony, so that you could learn to love yourself, set yourself free from this seesaw, this up and down, in and out, very unbalanced relationship and energy. Your strength is saying, you know what? I went through the tower. Thank you. Thank you. All right, we got cut off again. Oh my goodness, I don't know what I'm going to do. I have to continue to remember to put it on airplane mode. And I didn't, so I took it off because I was expecting a phone call. Anyway, your strength is saying, I went through the tower. I recognize it was divine intervention. Rejection is God's protection. The tower only comes in when it's not built on a stable foundation. I recognize this, and I am in gratitude for this experience. Tower. Strength. Yeah, your strength is the ability to take a brand new leap of faith, even though you don't have all the answers, moving in a new direction, saying, I accept this was not for me. That's a strength because many people can't do that. You know, when they go through a tower, it ruins their entire reality. They fall into depression, drinking, alcoholism, whatever. Near future, you're being vindicated, I feel. Truth is coming to light. I do feel truth and clarity on your destined path and purpose, what you need to invest in as well. So there's a lot of enlightenment coming in the near future. Your advice is to don't sit on the fence. Make that decision. Plant those seeds. You will reap a harvest. Make that decision. You're destined for this, okay? In the environment, you are meant to inspire others. You are meant to lead, teach, guide, and inspire in the environment. Oops. Yeah, and the way you're meant to inspire others has to do with you being in a relationship or a connection with a very low vibrational player energy that juggled you. This experience, it gave you wisdom, knowledge, and understanding on how to guide other people through this devastating pain. When you wake up and you realize the person that you've been with was a complete and utter lie. It was a farce. This person was an illusion. They wore a mask. There was no real relationship. This is what you're meant to do. This is how you're meant to help other people. And whatever way God inspires you, maybe you're an artist, and maybe your paintings are going to help people to get out of a dark place because they've dealt with this type of situation. But your hope is that you'll reach many, that you will be able to give from your heart, and you will help others in the community. Hope, Six of Pentacles. Yeah. It's fated for you. It's going to align for you because it's meant for you to help and inspire others, help others to heal, grow, and evolve. And the outcome, a King of Pentacles. I don't know who this is. Let's see. Outcome, King of Pentacles. I feel like this is someone that's coming towards you. Yes, this is definitely a new partner. It could be a masculine or a feminine. This is somebody that's very grounded and stable. This is somebody that's financially secure. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And I also have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Someone very loving, kind, nurturing, someone that is emotionally available, someone that is intuitive. This is someone moving towards you to bring peace into your life. Peace, like you've never had with a player energy. This person brings peace to your spirit. And that's how you know when you meet someone new that they are for you. They make your spirit feel safe and at peace. Yep, this is a love offer. You're going to embrace a new beginning with this person. That's the truth. I love it. I got to figure out how to splice the videos. I cannot. It drives me crazy having to download so many videos, but I don't know, guys. It is what it is. Do we do another round, Spirit? Do you want to do another round? I guess we'll do another round. They want you to focus on making a new investment, using this pain, this heartbreak, to help others, turning that pain into power. Yeah, you are a wise old soul. You're this hermit energy. You go within for answers. You have a light. You have a light that is meant to be shared with others. You know, in the traditional tarot, the hermit has a light in the lantern. You're lighting the way, illuminating the path for others. And your obstacle here is some of you may be in fear in regards to how people will receive you or the bullies of your life. The divine is saying, don't worry. Anyone that tries to interfere with God's calling over your life will experience a tower. Obstacles. Yeah, they want you to just embrace this new beginning. You know, give it to God. Don't worry about low vibrational people that are attempting to intimidate. It won't work. It's not going to work. You've been experiencing it anyway. What do you have to lose? They're going to bully you no matter what. You might as well put yourself out there. The focus is your connection with God because this is a spiritual battle. You need God on your side. This is good against evil, light against dark. That's where the focus needs to be, on your connection with God. Yes. Also, your focus is taking passionate action, doing what you're inspired to do to help other people. You are very beautiful. You're confident and courageous. You're handsome. You're spiritual. And you are destined to create something on your own that is going to be very prosperous for you, but is also going to help so many. In the past, you know, you were groomed to sacrifice yourself, to give everything that you ever had to another person that wouldn't give you a crumb. This was part of your lesson. You needed to stop investing in someone that wouldn't invest in you. Invest in yourself. That's what you needed to learn. This person was very abusive. I feel like they tormented you, played mind games with you if you didn't go into agreement with what they wanted. You had to do what they wanted. This is a tyrannical energy past. It's like somebody that would make your life hell if you didn't go into agreement, if you didn't do what they ask you to do. Yelling, screaming, carrying on. Yeah. This was a past connection, King of Wands, Queen of Wands, past soul connection. The blockage here is this person, they wanted to block your plans. They wanted to block you from investing in yourself. No, you had to pour everything into them or you would be punished. That's what it feels like. They're receiving karma for that, for keeping you trapped, attempting to keep you trapped. They're receiving karma for that. Your strength is accepting the towers and moving in a new direction, having trust and faith in the divine. Whoops. Yeah, I feel like it's you seeing clearly in this period of the tower with whoever you experience this with. You're being able to see clearly that this is someone that doesn't make good decisions that they refuse to awaken, they will never change. So I feel that you accepting this is what is prompting you, pushing you to have the strength to make a new investment. That's the truth. It's the truth and clarity attached to who this person is spiritually, physically, emotionally, that they are not capable of making good decisions because they refuse to heal, they refuse to awaken. Near future, this feels like vindication, but I also feel you getting truth and clarity on what you're meant to create. Near future. Yeah, what you're meant to create. 8 of Pentacles. You getting truth and clarity on what you're meant to create that is going to be very abundant, but it's also going to help a lot of people. That's beautiful. You were made for this. You're going to find whatever this is that it's like second nature to you. The advice, don't sit on the fence. Plant new seeds. Put yourself out there. What is it, baby? What is it, baby? Yeah, because you call in your justice, fairness, and balance when you do this. Let's see. I don't know if Zeus wants to say hi. He's right here underneath. Did you want to say hi? Is that what it is? You just want to say hi? Okay. All right. Okay. Now we said hi to everyone. Let's get down. All right. I love you. Get down, baby. Come on. Good boy. I know. All right. In the environment, they're saying you are meant to inspire others. From the experience you had with a player energy where you were juggled or they created massive instability, you are meant to take this experience, the knowledge from that experience, and help others to heal from a similar experience. Yeah. To block the devil. Dark, low vibrational people that don't have good intentions. This is what you're meant to help people with in some way. Your hopes is to inspire others, to help others, to give back to others. And it's fated for you. So everything is going to align once you take that first step. Okay, that wants to come out. Yeah. It's like helping others to recognize when they need to abandon ship, when they need to release people, places, or situations or mindsets that create an imbalance, where there's a lack of peace and harmony. So you're meant to enlighten people, and that's your hope, to be able to help people. Recognize that when you have an abandonment wound within your spirit, you will attract these type of karmic dynamics. So educating people, which also in turn inspires them to put work into their own healing so they don't have a repeat of this cycle. In the outcome, you have a divine partner, grounded, stable, creative, loving, nurturing, emotionally available. Someone that brings peace to your spirit. Zeus just knocked my cards over. A potential outcome. A protector. Either in the spiritual or physical, this person is a protector sent by God. You will be victorious. Victory and success. I love it. Yeah, I feel that the tower here is those that tried to interfere. That tower that you experienced in the past is now coming to these people that have tried to interfere in your life. All right. Let me let him out. Come on, baby. Okay. So, let's see what else we need to get. What else does the beautiful collective need to be working on? Look at this. You are meant to help those in your community either to heal from the betrayal, the cheating, lying, and stealing, to recognize people in this energy, or to grow from it. I mean, you're teaching people when it comes to dealing with lower vibrational energies, recognizing the signs, recognizing the red flags, what they need to do, recognizing their own wounding and how they attracted this experience, you know, to set them free completely. Yeah. They're saying when you put yourself out there, you reinvent yourself, you invest in something new, it is going to grow. Your finances are going to grow because it is attached to a divine blessing. Taking this passionate action to help others in your community, regardless of whatever fears you may have about people trying to bully, people trying to block, it doesn't matter. God has assured you this is a war in the spirit, not in the flesh, and that as long as you are nurturing your connection with God, you are going to receive the truth and clarity, and God will deal with those in devil energy. Not to worry. Just take the inspired action. Yeah. See, this devil energy that's been coming for you, trying to interfere, is going to be in a regret when God's done with them. You are the Queen of Pentacles energy, destined to create, taking a brand new leap of faith, starting over, but doing something that is not selfish. It's not just for you. Not that it's selfish to focus on what you want, but I feel like your intention is to help many, turning your pain into power. That's what it feels like. Yeah. You could be creating an online business. You could be traveling. It's destined for you, for sure. Yeah. This is a part, you creating something, you being inspired to create, is part of justice for you being made to feel like you weren't worthy or good enough, rejected, abandoned, someone playing mind games. It's your justice for the heartbreak. Yeah, it's justice. I'm getting, I don't know why I'm getting this with the Page of Swords. You're shining a light, a spotlight, truth and clarity, illumination on the cheaters, liars, and snakes of the world. So whatever you're doing, I feel like you're giving enlightenment about these people so that people could walk away. It's like illuminating the truth through your own wisdom and knowledge, imparting truth. But I'm getting the energy of shining light on those that are in deceptive energy so that others can recognize it and walk away. Yeah. You are changing the perspective of other people. You are enlightening them. See, his head, his crown is illuminated. You are enlightening them. And that's what I got with the Page of Swords. You are giving them clarity. You are showing them. Yeah, this is bringing a lot of healing, and it's your divine wisdom, your past experiences, your spiritual gifts that are helping people so that they can find victory, so that they can have the confidence to build something on their own that will prosper. It's like passing the buck, passing the love energy. That's what you're doing. Inspiring others through love energy. Knight of Cups. Teaching them how to see without 3D sight. How to pick up on the energy, how to read the energy, how to go off of your intuition, your feelings, and recognizing those that aren't sincere, that those that are just manipulators, that are false, that are illusionist, so that they can attract a real 10 of Cups, a happy home, a happy life, emotional fulfillment, a ride or die. Someone that has an open heart chakra, that has the capacity to love. Yeah, and what you're going to find through this experience very quickly is that people will love and appreciate it. They will. So you don't have to worry about the acceptance. You will be accepted, like I said. When it's spiritually guided, of course it's going to be accepted because God is going to guide people toward whatever you're creating that's meant to receive from that healing. You're going to call in multiple wishes. It is perfectly aligned for you, and St. Michael is protecting you, as well as the angels, whatever you're meant to create. And also this divine union that's coming in, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, is also, this person's going to protect you as well. So get ready, get working, get investing, start creating. This is your fate and destiny. Don't hold back. It's time to put yourself out there, okay? I love this reading. I'm sorry it's in so many parts. I'm going to find out if I can splice it together. I love you guys. I am scheduling for the second or third week of October. I can't remember. If you're interested, please share the videos, like and subscribe. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you on the last reading. Bye, guys.